Hey everyone, so one of the easiest way to fish in the Tidal Fraser River with bait is with a bottom rig, because with the tidal current, the only way to keep that bait at the same spot is to anchor your bait on the bottom. So in this how to fish video, we'll show you some of the basic setup and rigging that you need to know when fishing in the Tidal Fraser River with bait. Besides the fishing rod, the two basic things that you need to have when fishing in the Fraser River when bottom fishing with bait are the chair and the rod holder. The chair to sit on and relax so you can focus on the fishing, and the rod holder to keep your rod fairly still so you can detect the bites fairly easily. So the rod holder can be you can simply lay the rod on the ground or on a twig or rock, or you can have a fishing rod holder like this one that's elevated so you can reach the rod fairly easily when the fish bites. So when it comes to the rod and reel setup and the rigging, it varies a little bit between the size of the fish. So for salmon, you want to use heavier setup. For the smaller fish, such as trout and chub, you want to use a lighter setup. But overall, the rigging is very similar to each other for bottom fishing. And it's the three things you need. So you need a hook, you need a three-way swivel, and you need a fixed weight. So on your main line, you basically tie a fixed weight to the end. And if you go up about 2 feet from your fixed weight, you want to tie a leader, which is about 1 foot long, and that at the end of that leader, you tie a hook onto it. So this hook, when you cast it out, it will dangle just above the weight, and that's usually where the fish are feeding. So where does the three-way swivel come in? Well, instead of tying the leader onto the main line directly, which can tangle up quite easily when you cast it out, what you can do is to tie the three-way swivel onto the main line, and at the other two ends of the swivel, you can tie one leader which goes down to the weight, and the other leader that goes down to the hook. And this can keep to the two leader and the main line separate quite easily. So once you rig everything up and have your hook baited, you simply just have to cast it out. Let your line sink to the bottom, put your rod on the rod holder, and make sure your line is tightened up. You want that line tightened so that you can actually see the bites. You don't want the line to be too tight, and by too tight I mean if your rod tip is bending too much, that means the line is too tight. You just want to tighten the line to the point that the rod tip is just starting to bend. For more fishing information in British Columbia, please check out our website at fishingwithrod.com, and make sure you subscribe to our YouTube channel, and please leave a comment. We're always happy to hear from you. Until next time, good luck fishing.